Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Y'all, we back. Thank you so much for everybody that hung in there with us at this late hour. Be down with us tonight at 804-402-2893 to be down. 804-402-2893 to be down with the flagship show right here, Legacy Internet Radio. We broadcast live from the Den every single Monday night from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. I appreciate everybody. We know we got some new listeners listening to us. I know we got some truth fighters listening to us tonight, so we appreciate the truth fighters that are supporting me here and supporting the whole crew here at Legacy Internet Radio, so we appreciate that. We got some folks listening to us on MixLR. We got some folks listening to us on TuneIn, Loud City, and on our home website of Legacy Internet Radio. And even when I got crew members in here making faces at me trying to break my stride, it's not possible because I'm humble with mine. You know what I mean? I just be going in. So you can make all the faces you want at me, ruffling papers and stuff, and I just keep it moving. I just keep it moving. And anyway, you see how they pick on me? You see how they pick on me, listeners? Yeah. Anyway, ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. At this time, I'm ready for my brother to do what he does every single week when we have him in the building. It's time for Big Rube, and it's time for him to lead us in the round table, my brother. What you got, man?
I've been thinking. What show is that from? Real quick, y'all. Come on.
First of all, don't you ever sing that song again. I can't stand that song.
You know what show it's from?
I don't know what show it's from. It's been sung to me way too many times, and it's disgusting.
Oh, my God, you don't know the show?
No.
Come on, Marcus.
I don't care enough.
Huh?
You know it.
Now,
what show is that from?
What show?
When they were singing.
Ruben. It doesn't really matter at this point because it's my segment, so I appreciate it. Thank you.
What you're talking about.
Keep moving. Thank you. Now,
who's being condescending now?
Party of one.
I'm not being condescending.
Little rascals.
It's called Control.
Oh. The Little Rascals.
Now,
our game.
Got a couple things to talk about in the round table today. Whole bunch of short things. You know, we're not getting something crazy unless we get all crazy. Now, you know I don't understand. Well, let me change that back. Everybody likes sports in some form or fashion, whether you like it or your significant other likes it or your parents like it or whatever. You know, and when your team wins, you cheer to the high heavens, especially those whack-ass Cowboy fans. So, you know, it's one of those things where I understand, sometimes I don't understand. So, apparently college sports is a little different because when their teams win stuff, they go destroy stuff. Now, with that being said, this past weekend when the second time after University of Auburn beat Alabama, they toilet paper their city. Okay, that's cool. Nothing gets down. Toilet paper. Their city.
A lot of toilet paper.
Thank you.
Christ.
Stop calling his name in vain. What's wrong with you? Now,
he'll be all right.
So, we do that. Now they beat Missouri. They beat Missouri, and now they're blowing up cars. Like going down the street, flipping cars over, torching cars, blowing up their city. Now, if this was West Virginia, I understand because they do that on a regular basis when they win.
Oh my God!
But Auburn, come on, man. In Alabama, there's a complete difference from Alabama and West Virginia. Okay, may not, but still, my question is, and I like everybody to take a hit on this. When your favorite team wins, or somebody favorite teams wins, and they get all hype and stuff, what have you seen destroyed? Because I know somebody has seen some stuff destroyed when their team wins. Because usually when you lose, you might throw your head down or something. You might you might cry. You might throw something of your team apparel. I got this. So, what do you do? What have you seen that people have destroyed when they win? And we're going to start with S.Y. Butler because she looked deep in thought over there like she really got something to say.
Oh, it was that hit. And
you did say take a hit.
Ooh, yeah.
You said take a hit.
I don't know. Stores. That's the worst I can say.
What?
Stores.
Who's your team?
Oh, my team doesn't do things like that.
Have you seen anybody do some things like that?
Seen with my own eyes?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
So your people don't get excited or nothing when their
I'm
team
not saying
wins?
that they don't get excited, but I haven't seen anything.
You've never seen anything accidentally destroyed?
No.
God, you're not living.
I'm sorry.
It's okay though. Marcus J. I know you hang out with some people who are deep in their teams. Have you seen any of your friends or people that you were with around just destroy some stuff?
I never seen nobody that I'm with destroy stuff. I've seen that stuff on television,
Thank you.
but I've never been with anyone or seen anybody that I know that's in my camp tear up stuff. Because to me, you know, that might be the dumbest thing you can, like all the stuff that we talked about tonight, like that might be the single dumbest thing you can do is tear up your own stuff for any reason. Like you see like Lil Johnny get mad and then smash something in his house. Like you're a jackass, Lil Johnny. Like don't break your stuff because you're pissed. So no, and definitely don't break your stuff because you're happy. like no. Now we've seen it on television, but if you're asking me if I've ever personally seen it or been a party to it, my answer is no.
Okay. Which one of y'all want to go? Because both of y'all look like, yeah, I don't know if y'all got anything to say.
I never seen anything like that.
All right.
Never seen anything like that. Most FSU fans do is tear up a bar.
So have you?
I have.
Well, what kind of people are you hanging out with?
Well, it's not about that.
Certainly
you know?
not the Legacy Internet Radio crew
You know
because
what I mean?
we don't do
We
that.
don't do
No.
things like that there.
I mean, one of my friends, I don't remember what game it was. He was all happy, you know, yada, yada, yada. You know, he stood up and he threw something like a beer in his hand, threw it down, smashed his table. He had a glass table.
This was
on
his
accident.
happy thing.
Huh?
Was this his happy?
Yeah. He just got excited. And he spiked the beer like it was a football.
He needs to find a better way to express himself.
Yes.
I mean, you
He
know.
needs someone to talk to.
Sometimes people get happy and they do strange things. Okay.
We're gonna file that under jackass because every single person that I've seen tearing up stuff, tipping over cars and all of that kind of stuff, getting arrested and just acting a damn fool. That's jackass stuff, man. You don't tear up your own stuff because you're happy. You don't tear up your own stuff because you're not happy. You know, for me, again, everything to me has a social, you know, impact to it, and it just harkens me back to the '60s when they had riots in places like Newark and Watts and things like that in the aftermath of the King assassination. And these people in LA riots in the 80s, when people get mad and they just tear up stuff, like, really? Like,
Your own neighborhood.
your own neighborhood. It's just stupid to me.
You wouldn't classify him as your natural selection?
Nah, sometimes when emotion takes over, you know, it's just a fleeting moment of stupidity.
No, I can understand. Yes! Slamming the table with your hand. Yes! I'm happy.
I mean, people
I got a beer in my hand.
people break
Crash.
stuff when they do that.
Really?
In the face.
Really?
Hit it in
Broke
the face,
it,
right?
cut a pane, glass all over the table. Table
All right.
broken.
How about a little bit of something more personal? That my assumption is everybody in this room has dealt with it one time.
What's the first letters?
I'm sorry?
Nothing? I'm listening.
Okay. Everybody likes it. Everybody likes it differently. So we'll start with Tony and we'll go around.
My heart is racing.
Don't. It's not that bad, Tony. It's very simple. How do you like to be kissed?
Oh.
Really, Tony? It's like that? I mean, you made the ill face.
I think you should go first.
I run this. I say what happens. Stop trying to run my program. When it's your segment, you run your segment. It's my segment.
I'm not
Tony.
Sure that's the answer. We're going to bring it back around.
So what's up? How you like? I mean, you just like to peg. You like a little bit of tongue. You like to go tonsil fighting. I mean, what's up?
How about? You said tonsil fight?
Yes, he did.
I
It's
did.
a tonsil exam.
Number one of all, with a fresh mouth.
Okay.
Don't come over here.
With non-chapped lips.
I know.
Scratching up my face.
Right? That's
Tedra was listening to me earlier.
unromantical.
My sister over there paying attention.
This segment is provided by Baby Lips. If you don't got it, You ain't getting it.
And whose baby lips is that?
That's your baby lips, girl.
No, I am like a lip gloss fiend. Like, I have to have lip gloss with me at all times because chapped lips are just so, one, it's really uncomfortable. Like, how do you do anything when your lips are chapped? Like, oh my God. Yeah, like it burns. And
Are you stalling from answering the question?
No, I mean the whole kiss thing. First, I mean, yeah, softly, don't be drooling all over me, and but it depends on the moment. I mean, like if you're out in public, I don't necessarily need you to be like slobbing all over me, but sometimes a peck is appropriate. Sometimes.
What do you like?
Deeper. It depends on the situation.
Ooh. Let me get prepared.
First date.
It depends.
It depends. You on the doorstep.
If I'm not feeling you, we gonna fist bump. We gonna fist bump. It's been real.
Like, yo, check later.
Yeah. Get home safe. It's nice meeting you. No, but a good first date. Yeah, a good first date. It's gotta be like the whole. You gotta feel it. Like the eyes. You gotta have you just gotta feel it. Like. Emotionally, and you gotta have eye contact.
Do you wait for him?
Yes.
You don't make the first move.
No. You a man? You come get it.
Whoa, snap! All right.
Scenario driven. First date kiss.
I have a question.
Not happening. Exactly. Not happening.
Never.
A first date? Kiss me?
Not on the first
right
date.
here?
Absolutely
You
not.
want to give me a pet?
Why? Why is
How
that?
you getting there, Crusty? Hey, I've been
That's the last thing I've been ever called, but still. On the first date, you're setting the expectations. Look, no one's who they're supposed to be during the first 2 dates. So why am I basing this on what you're presenting yourself to be, and it's not really you? I have to wait.
So what? You tell them to call you back in 3 days or something? I mean,
Yeah, we not doing.
Well, no, I'm just saying, if you don't kiss a dude, how's he gonna know that he needs to make that call back?
Hug. I let him know.
Do you rub?
Do you-
Pat? Do you pat with a hug?
Oh, that's irritating.
I hate the pat. I hate
Oh
the
my
pat.
God.
I don't like the rub either. It's just a hug.
Okay. Now let's go back to this kissing thing.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you like it? Do you like it soft, hard? Do you like?
Again, scenario driven.
Oh, jeez.
If it is making a move toward passion, come at me. No slob. Don't drown me in spittle. It's not sexy.
Spittle.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with a good
sorry,
chick?
that's Becky.
Wow.
I have a Becky. Hello.
All right.
I have a Becky.
Y'all got the giggles, man, for real.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, look, it's 3 little girls here, man. I asked about something kind of intimate, and I'm getting like danced around.
You asked about. I mean, we went from talking about Mandela and stuff to kissing though. So they.
I mean, so
it's
this
a buffer period. Yeah, it's a buffer period. You got to give them an opportunity because see, they can't switch it like we can.
Hey, I know that.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I went there.
What?
And
Yeah, I mean, y'all dancing around the question.
you don't see neither one of us giggling.
Look, man.
Y'all the ones in here
Look.
giggling.
We're being honest.
I mean, you're being honest, but let's just be
You in
real.
front of your mama. Are you gonna go at it like you get
Why
in the
not?
bedroom?
She been there. Somebody
God,
kissed
but
her.
she didn't let you see
How you
it.
get here? It started with a kiss, probably.
Maybe not.
I did not picture any of y'all as being prudes, but
Not at all,
I'm
man.
actually seeing
I'm getting
prudish
like-
behavior
yeah.
right now.
They're the ones who said they don't kiss on the first
What?
date.
I don't.
They said they don't
The
kiss on the
first date? Okay, really, truly.
A kiss?
Our first date. Our first date, right?
I mean, it's not like you
No,
gotta wear a
question.
condom or something.
It's our first date,
Oh.
right? It's our first date. Where did you take me? I'm just making the scenery. That's all I need. I don't want you to spend $5,000 and think I'm supposed to give you some. But
Maybe
it's
I
our
don't want
first
none.
date.
$1,000 what?
Maybe I don't want none. Don't flatter
Well,
yourself.
good. Oh, but I would. Now, the first date, and I kiss you. What are you gonna think about
Well,
me?
you kiss me.
No, we're kissing on the first date. Like you're
Yo.
all in.
I need to go ahead and make that call back as soon as
Okay.
possible.
You're all in.
Kiss. It's not sex.
I don't know.
Really?
You probably have.
What do you think kissing leads to?
Whoa.
I don't know where this has
We got
been.
some. You know what's interesting here, Marcus J, is we got 2 people who are basically like, you know what? You got to earn that. Well, not even earn that. You got to guess whether I want you to talk to me again.
You didn't know.
Whereas you got one straight up on the first date, and we kissed. Yo, I'm like, save her number to my phone book. I need to call her tomorrow and see what's up.
Yeah, because tomorrow I can.
And how often have you been disappointed by that?
I mean, you know.
But how else are you supposed to tell them?
Let me speak, because y'all tripping.
Yeah, they
y'all
tripping.
tripping.
They tripping.
Let me speak, 'cause
Okay,
y'all
Mastermind.
tripping. Here's the thing. If you walk around with every time this will happen, never will this not happen, you're going to potentially block your own blessing. That's the first thing. The second thing is, I personally never walk around with any kind of definitive about how things are going to go, because you might come across Idris Elba or Marcus J and be like,
Kissed.
Oh yeah.
you know,
Not only have I been kissed.
I'm just saying, not only have I been kissed, but I have been kissed. You know what I mean? And so you know, you might be around somebody, and then you might have that chemistry. I'll tell you a very, very brief story. I got a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, who met her husband when they were both coming home from the war. They in the military. They was coming home from the war, and they met each other at that place. I don't remember where it was, but just know they were coming home from the war, and they dug each other, and they flew all the way back to the States together, and they got married a week later. And they've been married for almost a decade.
You think he waited for that kiss after the first date?
Do you think she waited? Let's
Yeah.
not always
Yeah,
make
that's-
it about
that's pretty-
them,
that's pretty real.
But the point I'm making is, if she carried a, well, I ain't giving him no kiss, she might not have the nice big house and the child that they have and the blessings that they got. You just never know. And so when you say, I never do this, I just don't like the whole never thing.
Okay,
You can
that's fair.
carry the I probably won't. My preference is I probably won't. But like I said, you might run up on Idris Elba or Michael Ealy or Marcus J. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
Now, why you put Michael Ealy in there? He don't even come close to you.
I'm just, that's my
time out.
girl. I put that in there because some of y'all like them light-skinned brothers.
And what's wrong with the light-skinned
I'm
brother?
just saying, ain't nothing wrong with them. That's why I put it in
Can we go to the
because I
video,
figured with
baby?
me and Idris both being chocolate,
Then you
Baby,
missing
can we go
out,
to the
girl.
you know, I figured that, you know, there was some, you know,
I
I
wanna go to
figured
that, baby.
that I took care of the sisters that liked the light-skinned that did.
Shining guitar, not Ashley.
Don't hate.
I'm not hating. I was trying to show
However,
love.
since Marcus, you're talking now.
Okay.
Will you please answer the question?
Oh, the question. I mean, I like to kiss. I'm a kisser. I like to kiss, but I'm one of those people that I'm an uninhibited kisser. So, you know, I'm not going to like kiss you in your nostrils. I'm not doing that. But you know, it needs to be soft, and it needs to be tender, and it needs to be with care, and it needs to be with moist lips. And I don't mean moist lips because of saliva. I mean moist lips because you've lubricated them. Like if I kiss you and I immediately bleed more than you do, then that's a problem. So yeah, you know. But you gotta also, the other thing that people don't do is they don't pay attention to who they're kissing because they get so caught up. See, this is the thing that I don't like, and it ain't just about kissing. This is about making love. This is about kissing. This is about dating. People get so caught up in their own stuff that they don't pay attention to what the other person like. So if you with somebody who likes to aggressively kiss with the nose and the earlobes all affected in the kiss, then every once in a while give them what they want. Not every time, you know. But I mean, if you don't like kissing, you know, with the back of your neck being involved in the kiss, then everyone. But you with somebody who likes to kiss with a sternum in there every once in a while, then you might have to indulge. I'm obviously clowning, but the
It's
point I'm
always good
making
to
is
have a little energy in that kiss.
The
Exactly.
key to a good kisser, a great kisser, is someone who's versatile. You have to be flexible. Like Marcus just said, you need to kiss. Your kiss should match the person you're kissing. So you don't just have like one style, like, well, this is how I kiss. Because if you're kissing somebody and y'all not meeting up at the same time, you got to realize, okay, they kiss a little differently, so you need to adjust. And that's the way that it is.
Wait, have you ever kissed someone who just like don't open their mouth? Like it's like
Not a fan.
It's
Yeah.
right up there with somebody that opens
Yeah.
their mouth too
Isn't
much.
that-
I
Other
mean,
people
it's
with no
again,
lips.
you have to gauge.
How do you kiss with no lips?
I'm just saying,
My
some
first
people
kiss was
do the
awful.
Archie Edith Lucy Desi kiss, you know, where you literally put your lips on their lips and you just go like this.
Oh, you mean the soap opera kiss? The soap opera kiss?
That's like the
Yeah, the
worst.
soap opera kiss. Yeah, well, not the 2013-14 soap opera kiss. Because today, that's a step above porn, you know, below, I should say, porn. So, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I guess for me, to answer my own question, you know, I'm a passionate kisser. I don't like people who don't show as much passion as I do. I'm not a fan of, I like to kiss. I'm not a fan of wasting kisses. Pecks bother me because, I mean, pecks are just like.
Go to school, honey. Have a nice
Pecks,
day.
yeah.
What's a wasted kiss?
What's a wasted kiss?
A wasted kiss is if you come in with passion and the other person does not.
Yes,
It's like
I agree with that.
It's like
It's
shaking
cold.
the hand of somebody who
It's cold.
you just touch their hand and there's nothing.
I've had some of those, and I mean, you want to turn a brother off? Boom, you just did it, and I'm going home. I ain't got that kind of time, you know. But nah, you know, my thing is like, regardless, you know, it's funny how y'all put certain situations and whatever. I'm not a certain situation dude. It doesn't matter who I'm in front of or who I'm around. If I'm feeling you in a certain way, I'm gonna kiss you like the way I feel about you. You know, if I'm in love, you gonna get that he loves me kiss.
Joy is agreeing.
That girl can cook
Joy
kiss.
is agreeing. She says she likes soft lips. Chapped lips are gross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't had a chapless kiss, so I don't really know. But I mean, you know, I found it interesting. What?
What the Hades?
I don't know.
But you know what though? Here's the other thing that I think we're missing. I think that you have to have a level of attraction to the person to even be involved in it. Because the more attracted you are to the person, the more you're gonna be willing to kiss, and the more you're gonna be willing to put up with. You know, because some people don't know what the hell they're doing.
Nah.
At all.
Nah.
Like they teach kissing classes.
Yeah,
Kissing is
they
a
don't.
silent, I think it's a silent conversation too, because when we say it's situational, like I'm telling you something or we're finishing a conversation, like if it is a first date, we had a really good conversation. There may be things that I may not necessarily, like, I'm feeling you, I've had a really nice time. If you can't necessarily say that, you know what I'm
Guys
saying?
don't get that.
No.
Guys don't get that. It has to be, you got to be direct with them.
No,
For us, it's a communication. For them,
It's like what?
I'm sorry. Guys don't get that. For us, it's a communication. When we kiss, it's a feeling of our emotions. For a guy, a kiss means either this or this.
So you know this for a fact? Cause
No, I
you've been
disagree.
out of it?
Yeah. I mean, just
You know this,
so
you know this for a fact. You know this for a
so
fact.
we've just
I
complete.
ask
Oh,
the
she's
question-
telling on
I have
herself.
these conversations all the time. I used to have these conversations.
Well,
about
I mean,
guys.
but obviously you've had conversations with the wrong dudes because I just clearly
Totally
stated.
disagree with everything you just said.
Yeah, I just totally said
Like, you
how I like
talked
it,
about
and you just pretty much told me,
No.
no, your opinion on me.
That's not what I said. No, I said for a girl, it's all about the small peck, the passionate kiss. I'm sorry, the small peck, the passionate kiss, the soft lip kiss. All these are things that a girl is always doing as a way of transmitting their emotions to guys. And we're about to get into another subject.
Or you
I
could
won't
just
go too
say,
deep.
I'm like
Sure you
you,
can.
I'm feeling
Let's-
you,
let's
I
do it.
love you.
It's just the way
It's Monday.
male
I'm sorry.
and female
It
communicate.
is Monday. I'm sorry.
It's
Thanks
simply
for
a
bringing me
different way
back.
of communicating. We see things one way, and you guys go, what? And we go, you're not paying attention. And you go, what? We thought we told you in a certain way. It may not have been right out and saying.
And once again, which I think the other ladies in here can agree with. You talking to two entirely different dudes in this room.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not.
We not
the
them.
regular dude. We're not the regular guy.
We not them.
Fair enough.
Neither is my William.
Nobody brought William into this.
I
Always
did.
trying to bring up.
I mean, William ain't
I'm
here.
here. He is here.
No, he's not. William at work
Yes,
trying to
he
get your
is.
Christmas
I'm
gift.
not gonna believe that
Attitude
he
party
exists
one.
until we see
Attitude
him.
party one.
I mean, just because I saw some
No, you
dude
didn't call me out
with the
too
shirt on, that could be your brother.
Yeah,
What's up?
man. We will believe your plus one when we see him. William. So if you listening, that's right, William.
Baby.
I'm talking about you,
Baby.
William.
That's
Baby.
right.
So bring yourself here,
Pay no
William.
attention.
I mean, you know.
Fools behind the mic.
Jeez. All right, so fair enough. Instead of saying like we talked
Yeah.
about earlier, you don't say things as a definite. You say as per my experience.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Look, somebody learned something
I
today.
learned.
Get it, girl.
Good, good.
I
All
like
right.
she.
Since we I think we're done with that topic.
Yes.
All right.
Times Person of the Year. There is a list,
Okay.
which is very interesting.
God, did I make it again?
Marcus J. No.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Why
Tell
were
that
you
to New
laughing?
Jersey.
Yeah, why were you
All
laughing?
right. Here's a full list of finalists.
You're really not there, dear.
I'm not on the list? Okay,
Nah.
then.
Bashar Assad, who's the president of Syria. Jeff Bezos, he founded Amazon. Ted Cruz, the senator of Texas. Miley Cyrus.
Not really liking this list so
Stop
far.
saying that. What did you just say?
I said Miley
I heard
Cyrus.
that. I did hear that.
Pope Francis. Barack Obama. Hassan Rouhani, the president of Iran. Kathleen Silvas, the secretary of Health and Human Services. Edward Snowden, NSA leaker. Edith Windsor, a gay rights activist. Now, out of those 10 people, 2 questions. Who you think is going to win? And who are you most shocked at? I will start with Marcus J.
I don't like the list. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really feeling anybody on the list, including the president. But I will say that the Pope has done pretty damn good this year, because he's been pissing off the GOP. And once you piss them off, it usually means you're doing something right, especially when you got a lot of them telling you that you're a socialist and you ain't doing the right things and all that kind of stuff. I mean, hey, look, Jesus was a socialist. He fed a whole bunch of people. And if you're a Christian, particularly an evangelical Christian, then you're a socialist at your core. Be that, with that being said, I'll go with the Pope.
Who are you most surprised at hearing on that list?
Come on, man. Miley Cyrus, for real? She shook her lower back and upper thighs. You know what I mean? And she got on the list because she showed white folk what twerking is. I mean, really? Come on, man. Do we really have to?
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Come on, man. Twerking.
That's
That is the one reason that you might want to think that girl may actually win, may be the Times Person of the Year. No, because she made a complete idiot out of herself. She got so much attention. I mean, they pick these people by votes, right? Who's doing the voting? How do they pick this? It's going to be her. It's going to be her. And I'm shocked, believe it or not. Well, actually, it might be a tie between her and Barack.
It's not going to be a tie. But between who, though? Who were you shocked at?
I don't know who I'm shocked at.
Okay.
Really, the person that I would probably, right off the top of my head, be shocked at is the same person I think that would probably win it.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's why she'll win, yep.
What do y'all think? Tedra, what do you think?
The list is
Jacked up?
real jacked up. I mean, you can't get any more jacked up than that. Most shocked? It's got to be Miley Cyrus, but she got a good publicist, so she may actually win, like you said.
I mean, the
because
president of Syria being on the list, seeing as though we're bombing their asses, is kind of
he was
shocking
my
as well.
second shock. But, I mean,
The
who
list
knows
is made
who's
to
going
make
to
you
win? I
laugh.
mean, I stopped paying attention to that a long time ago.
Give me an educated guess.
Pope.
Yeah.
He's a bouncer.
He's a bouncer.
He was.
He's a big dude. Pope's a big dude.
Yeah, of course, Miley is the shocker, and I would say it's between her and the Pope.
Her and the Pope.
You think? Wow.
You can make the Pope quick.
Amazing.
Keep that up.
I think that the Pope's going to win. Just like Marcus J said, the Pope has done a lot. He's probably done more his first year or so than most popes do in their whole career. I mean, the fact that we even know that this dude's doing stuff is a testament. Because most of the time, you don't know anything.
I read that he was sneaking out of the Vatican to go help people, and they was getting mad at him because he kept slipping his detail. You heard about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, what pope does
That's
that?
hot.
They said that he was going out and feeding
Feeding homeless people, yeah.
And helping families and things like that, and they were like, you can't keep, dissing your security detail. You gotta stay where we put you.
I mean, because the thing about with the Pope, he did that before, and he didn't have a security detail.
Absolutely.
So now he's like, just because I got dudes following me, I can't do what I want. Come on now.
And actually, I think in his case, he'll be the last Pope anyone tries to kill.
Yeah.
He's more grounded in the reality of the world as opposed to what the Vatican says behind closed doors.
Correct. My surprises, I had a couple actually. I was not surprised with Miley Cyrus because I understand how this thing works. You get enough buzz, you get out there. I was kind of surprised on the president of Syria, considering that he bombed his people with the chemicals. I mean, I'm not sure if I know I'm not sure what Man of the Year does for you. I was really shocked, honestly. I was really shocked on Ted Cruz being up there. Because Ted Cruz was one of those dudes that shut down Congress. That's not exactly super positive, but in some people it is super positive.
That was get high day.
So, it's one of those things that I hope we'll find out who wins in a couple weeks, and I plan to revisit this. And last one, real quick, we got about 2-3 minutes. We'll talk about because I think it's a fine, educated discussion. Look, y'all, I feel bad that Paul Walker passed away. I also feel, I'm going to say it because, not that I'm heartless, I'm going to say it because it's there. It's really ironic about how it went down. However, we had this conversation months ago, and it seems to just keep coming back. Everybody, for whatever reason, hates Tokyo Drift. I don't know why people hate Tokyo Drift, because I thought Tokyo Drift was one of the better ones.
Come on, man. People hate Tokyo Drift because you ain't had no Vin Diesel, no Paul Walker. Come on, man.
Yeah, it was like another movie with car racing.
Well, first of all, Vin Diesel was in it. He was in the last scene.
You realize that
number
doesn't
one,
count, right? Because
and number 2
seconds, that doesn't count.
And number 2, I will put up a bad acting gig by Tyrese in number 2 against how terrible y'all think that Tokyo Drift was. So, I think
Tyrese was more. His role was just to be more sarcastic.
But it was horrible.
Not to be. I don't think he was bad.
You're the only one that feels as strongly as you do, Ruben. You're in the minority
I don't think
here.
he was bad. And like I said, I've never watched them until the weekend. I watched straight through.
All 6.
1 through 6. And 3, it could have just drifted on out of the mix.
Because it was in a different country? Because
not
it was
because of
completely different, or
mostly
because they
it was out of
visit
sequence.
Tokyo, but because, like I said, it was a different movie with car racing. It didn't have the same feel. Like
there's a reason for that.
Where are the people that I saw in 1 and 2?
Well, the reason for that is that they had planned on ending it. And they ended it. They kind of ended it too. But they was like, well, let's go ahead and make a third one so we can do a trilogy type of thing, sell it, whatever. So they made Tokyo Drift. But, as you know, there was no Paul Walker, there was no Tyrese, and then your boy Vin Diesel was in the last scene. What happened was, after Vin Diesel did that, he was just like, yo, we need to come back together and do some more. We thought we can make this a franchise. So, realistically, Tokyo Drift is supposed to be the last one, That's why it was different, because pretty much they had decided that they weren't coming back. The original people weren't coming back, so they shipped it off to Tokyo. I thought they did a hell of a...
It was sad the original people weren't coming back?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't come back.
Well,
At the time, they didn't come back. I mean, Vin Diesel wasn't even in the second one.
I didn't know if that was the reason for it being done.
Well, because at first it was a one and done.
Well, Said is listening to us. He said that drifting was real big at the time.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why that movie, was made the way it was made.
Yeah, but to me, I guess you can trade. You can say Bow Wow and what's his face probably break even. Yeah, everybody misses Paul Walker. I get it. However, I feel like the plot was stronger in Tokyo Drift than it was in number 2, because number 2 was fairly terrible. They probably had more explosions and car tricks and stuff like that in number 2, but because of drifting, you only can do really one type of thing in drifting, and that's drift. You know, so you're limited on what you can do.
My head.
But my thing is, I thought the acting was atrocious in 2. I mean, Paul Walker was probably the best actor in that movie, but everybody else was so far beneath that dude. It wasn't even like, come on, man. Y'all not going to sit here and tell me that Tyrese is decent.
All right, let me just stop you, man, because you're killing me. Here's why you're killing me. Don't nobody watch no damn Fast and Furious, no acting. Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
Really? Really, man? Really? I'm so sick and tired of hearing you kill Fast and Furious 2 because the acting was terrible. Tyrese is terrible. I don't nobody care about that. They took a freaking car and jumped into a yacht. That's all we care about, man. That's all we care about. No one's watching this stuff to see any of these people win Academy Awards, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
You were watching the movie for
What
wrong
are
reason.
you doing? What are you doing?
It's terrible. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't hear a word I said.
I heard what you said.
No one
Yeah.
cares about
Okay.
the acting.
I understand that, but if you're gonna sit here and tell me that 2 is better because the only thing they really did was put a car on a yacht, they jumped a car on a yacht, and it's better than all the drifting, then you're fooling yourself.
I never said here and said that, but I don't care that much. I'm not that passionate about it. I know that when I watch Fast and Furious, they're gonna break stuff. They're gonna be pretty girls with stuff out, and they're gonna jump cars and all that kind of stuff. And in the last 2 movies, in 5 they crashed a train, and 6 they crashed a plane. I mean, this is why I watch Fast and Furious, man. I'm not.
But we're not talking about 4, 5, and 6 because those are good movies.
Clearly, you're missing my point, but
No, I
it's
understand.
okay.
I'm just
But
saying.
now I know
man.
what you mean when you're like, how are they going to do the next movie without him?
They're not going to.
They're not?
Sorry. Last comment was that they're not even thinking about making another movie not after he passed.
I disagree with that. Cash
I mean,
cow.
they postponed it.
Okay,
Yeah,
they-
but how do you get a cash cow? How do you get a
Rewind.
cash cow when one of your main stars is no longer
kill them
around?
off.
He was like the
Absolutely.
movie.
Hey, look. I mean, I said this last week.
Like a soap opera?
Huh?
Like a soap opera?
Yeah.
I mean,
That doesn't always go over well.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
what it is
doesn't-
anyway.
It doesn't. But you know, when you have a franchise that was making the kind of money that they was making, we can sit here and we can, and you know, it's been a week, so the moratorium on Too Soon is a little bit past. I can speak my mind, which, damn it, I said this last week.
Yeah.
They should kill him off and move on.
So
Seriously.
did they start filming parts of 7 yet?
Yeah.
film
Yeah,
is-
they
it's
had
almost
started-
done.
yeah, they had
It's
started
almost
filming.
done.
He had a
They
couple
just-
scenes left to
they
do.
scrapped
Yeah,
it.
it's almost.
Oh,
it's
For
so
now.
maybe they'll probably just.
Yeah, but I
run
mean,
off
when
one
we
of the
say for
scenes
now, I
and
mean, it's only
change
been a
what
week.
happens, change the outcome.
It's only been a week, and what they should do, and I said this, in Paramount or 28th Century, whoever y'all are, call me and I'll tell you what you should do. Or listen to Steppin Marcus J. Basically, what y'all should do is kill him off and make 8 about avenging his death, and then reboot the whole series and
Oh my gosh,
continue
this poor
with 9
little
and 10
baby.
like the original plan was. The plan was for there to go all the way up to 10. There's no reason for you not to do that, because now that he's gone, people gonna run to the theaters to see how y'all addressed it.
I mean, they're about to have the highest selling DVD in history.
Right,
For
right,
number
right,
6.
right after Mandela in the
Yeah.
in the theaters with Idris Elba, because we know with him dying, of course that movie is gonna completely
I'm
take
not
off.
gonna be
People
able
gonna
to
run in to see it.
Yeah. Now I'm done.
All right, you done. Ain't no how stepping, Marcus J. We're gonna take our final break of the night, and when we come back, we got our rants and our closings, and we're gonna get it out. Said is asking Rube if we have listened to the Players Ball. I completely forgot, said, for me and Rube to get into the Players Ball, but we'll get to it. I promise. Ain't no how stepping, Marcus J. We're gonna take our final break of the night. We come back. We're gonna close it out. Stay with us. Be back in a minute. This is Marcus J of Legacy Internet Radio, and this segment of our show is sponsored by the Doctor of Optometry, Dr. Euphemia Huggins Williams, ODPC. She's my eye doctor, y'all, and she makes sure that everything is great and copacetic with my